Good afternoon, good evening, good whatever it is for you. I have no clue how audible this is, just using the same mic that I was using last night for vocal tracking, so it may be a bit quiet. Let me know if it is too quiet, and I will do my best to get that volume up to an accessible level, or to an audible level. Anyways, I'm going over the vocals that I tracked in last night's stream, and am in the middle of comping, and just figured I'd turn on the camera, see if anybody has any questions, and just kind of keep working. So I'm going to just kind of focus my attention on the work I was doing, and I will peek up at the chat there on occasion and see if I can answer any questions that you might have. None of this is tuned yet, so again, I'm just going through the performance from last night and trying to choose the best sections from, the best takes from each section to make a comp, and then I can go back and do a little bit of tuning if necessary. Levels aren't exactly set, but I'll try to get them somewhere reasonable. Now right now I've got all of my vocals turned off except for the primary vocal, and that's what I'm focusing on at the moment.
You cower in ivory towers on the city skylines, flatline to increase your profit line, with power over the final hours decided with the flick of a pen in the light and the palm of your hand. But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the pill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to get.
It's interesting, there's some kind of a click right there, and I'm not sure which track it's on. It may be in the drums, but I'm kind of curious to go back and see if I can hear it without the vocals. Right there. I think that may be the bass. Let me mute the bass, or solo it, I should say. Yep, that's the bass. So that is a slap on the bass. Slap at the bass. Interesting. I didn't notice that before, but now I'm kind of curious to take a look at the bass tracks and see if I have another take that may work better in that section. It's very minor, but still it's very much audible. Let's try one of these other pieces. It's not bad. So one of these two. That one seems a bit more consistent, so let me hop out of comping mode and see how that sounds in context. Now I can cut those vocals back on if I'd like. And yeah, that's interesting. That slap on the bass really stuck out to me as a bit jarring.
Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the pill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead.
I think that's about where I left off before I started the stream. I'll take a listen to a couple of other sections on this. And right now what I'm listening to is my delivery of the word dead. So I'll try a couple more of these takes and see how they sound there.
Pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. Figure it out, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead.
Those are all pretty consistent, although I think I like take number 2 the most at the moment, but we'll check 3 and 4 and compare.
Hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. Hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead.
I think I may take the word dead from take 2, but keep, the other portion, that while you scavenge the bones of the, I like that in take 4. We'll get the breath from take 4 as well, and see if I can find where that syllable starts.
Of the dead. Figure it out while you scavenge the
like the breathiness at the beginning of that section. Let me try a couple of the other takes for that last syllable and see how those sound.
Dig it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. Dig it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead.
Yeah, I think I like that one better, so we can go on into this chorus and figure out what works best here.
Did you get what you wanted?
And I think that if I recall, I did that section a few different ways, and I hope that I went up on at least one of those, so let's find out.
Did you get what you wanted?
Yeah, I like when I go up there on what.
Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted?
So I'll need to take what from right there and piece together the rest of it.
Did you get what you wanted?
I kind of like that one. Welcome aboard, LeBron. You, sir, also are loved. Greetings from the opposite side of the state. So I'll go through these other takes and see what shakes here.
Did you get what you wanted? Did you get? Did you get? Did you get?
I think I like that take number 2 for all of that section.
Did you get what you wanted?
Let's try the end pieces of some of the other takes.
Did you get what you wanted?
I'm not sure that I like the delivery of the word you on that one. And what I'm looking for as I'm selecting my takes is which one is the closest to being on pitch and closest to being on time, because ideally I want to have minimal editing for this.
Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted?
They're all very consistent, I would say.
Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted?
I'm gonna embarrass myself and hear that in solo for a minute.
Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted?
That green one sounds a lot better pitch-wise, I think.
Did you get what you wanted? Have you taken everything?
Let's take a listen to that. Have you taken everything? So I'm going to move my play cursor there, split from here, and try some of these other takes.
Have you taken everything?
Sounds a little sharp on that one.
Have you taken everything? Have you taken everything?
Now that everything, that sounds a lot better pitch on take 3.
Have you taken everything?
Actually, I think take number 4 sounds fine on its own without having to do much comping.
Have you taken everything?
Go back and spot check.
Have you taken?
I think I may like the beginning of take 1.
Have you taken? Have you taken? Have you taken? Have you taken?
Yeah, I think I want to do take 1 into take 4.
Have you taken? Have you taken everything?
Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good there.
Or has the well run dry?
I want to check a couple of these and see if I've got a better take of the word well with a better delivery.
Or has the well run?
Like that was very flat.
Or has the well run?
That flat. Take number 1 was flat, not necessarily in pitch, but in delivery.
Or has the well run dry? Or has the well run dry?
I think I like take 4 for the second half, but let's try some of the others for the first half of that.
Or has the well run? Or has the well run dry? Did they get?
I don't remember doing any of that second half there that I liked, but hopefully I've got at least one usable take there.
Did they get what they needed?
Ooh, flat at the end there.
Did they get what they needed? 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 Did they get what they needed?
Ooh.
Did they get what they needed? Did they get what they needed? Did they get what they needed?
Let's try a bit more of the fourth take for half of that.
What they needed? What they needed?
I think I like that better.
Did they get what they needed? Or is the course of your life worth the souls that are beating tonight?
Kind of really digging that first take for that section there. That sounds pretty good. We'll split that and audition a few of the other takes. If you've got any questions about what I'm doing with the swipe editing and comping, feel free to drop any questions, comments, or concerns in the chat. Also, just let me know what you think about the song in general, if assuming you tuned into last night's stream anyway and have a bit more of a sense of context.
You needed, or is the course of your life worth the souls that are beating tonight?
Ooh.
You needed, or is the course of your life worth the souls that are beating tonight?
I kind of like that take. So right now, 1 and 3.
You needed, or is the course of your life worth the souls that are beating tonight?
Let's try 4 and 3.
Of your life, or is the course of your life worth the souls that are beating tonight? Or is the course of your life? Or is the course of your life worth the souls that are beating tonight?
Alright, so let's check our work up to this point. That takes us to our first chorus.
You cower in ivory towers on the city skylines. Flatline to increase your profit line. With power over the final hours decided with the flick of a pen in the lives in the palm of your hand. But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the pill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. Did you get what you wanted? Have you taken everything, or has the well run dry? Did they get what they needed? Or is the cost of your life worth the souls that are beating tonight? Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in, the bullet hit, reset. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in, the bullet hits, bleed out. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in, the bullet hit, reset. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in, the bullet hit when conditions.
Let's see here.
Your arrogance, you bite the.
I think I want to... I may go back and focus more on that chorus a bit later. I think I want to add something different here, or work on another section. I need to add a marker here, because apparently I never marked this as an interlude or bridge or whatever this is. And with that, I'll also need to reorder my markers. And I'm going to add a split here so I can comp and focus a bit more on this section.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds.
Probably will break this down a bit more too, so I can just do this by phrases.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds.
Any of those are passable. It could be one or the other.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance.
Seems like I missed the word "in" on that particular take.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance. In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds.
There's a little bit pitchy on the end. I feel like I'm a bit sharp in a few places. I'm just kind of spot checking these several times to see if I can find the one that's closest to pitch. Either of those will be pretty easy to improve the what's the word I'm looking for? To improve the stability of the notes just using reattune.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds.
I think I may like that one the best, actually.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance.
Actually, I think on your, I'm flat.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance.
I think I'll probably split the difference here.
In your arrogance, you bite.
I'm kind of liking that.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. While the city sleeps.
Add another split here so I can work on this a phrase at a time.
While the city sleeps. While the city sleeps. While the city sleeps.
Like that one.
And the patient leaves.
Ooh. The tail end of that sounded pretty bad. See?
And the patient leaves. And the patient leaves.
I think I like that particular variant, but let's check the fourth one.
And the patient leaves. And the patient leaves. Now it's your turn.
That one's flat. And that part's a bit quiet, so I'll just go ahead and boost the volume on the vocals there for a second.
And the patient leads. Now it's your turn.
I like that one a lot, so take number 2.
And the patient leads. Now it's your turn. And leads. Now it's your turn.
2, 3, and 4 sound really good there.
The patient leads. Now it's your turn. The patient leads. Now it's your turn.
I'm thinking 2 or 3. Let me check 4 again.
The patient leads. Now it's your turn. Your turn to lead. Your turn to lead.
I like that one a lot.
Your turn to lead. In In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds, while the city sleeps and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time to bleed.
Need to shift that crossfade a bit and pick our next phrase.
Now it's your time.
Oh, that one was very flat.
Now it's your time. Now it's your time. Now it's your time. Now it's your time. It's your time to bleed.
Welcome aboard, Herv. Where are you from? I'm very curious what the heck I did here.
Time to.
Okay, that was one of those where I did some extra.
Time to.
Let's go with here and figure out our lives.
It's your time to bleed. It's your time to.
Nope, that one was really bad.
Your time to.
That was bad too.
Your time to bleed. It's.
Okay, so that was, I think that I'm probably going to end up doing another take on this end piece.
It's your time to bleed.
Atlanta, Georgia, you are but, what, 8 hours from me, I think. I'm in West Tennessee myself. Give this a quick test drive from the front and see what we've got so far.
You cower in ivory towers on the city skylines. Flatline to increase your profit line. With power over the final hours decided with the flick of a pen. In the lies in the palm of your hand. But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the pill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out. While you scavenge the bones of the dead, did you get what you wanted? Have you taken everything, or has the well run dry? Did they get what they needed? Or is the cost of your life worth the souls that are being denied? Breathe in, breathe out.
And I have not gone through here and checked this chorus because I figured that would probably take me a while. But I may as well spot check these and see if any of these singular takes were sufficient.
Being denied. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet head. Reset, breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah.
Being denied. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet head. Reset, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. Bleed out, breathe in, breathe. Being denied. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet head. Reset, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. Bleed out, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. Reset, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. With the bullet heads. Like a in your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds, while the city sleeps and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time.
Now, I guess while I'm here, I can go ahead and start comping that second vocal track. Let me take this out of comping mode, collapse that, and switch to Vox 2. Get some of that out of the way. And let's see what we got.
You bite the hand that feeds, while the city sleeps and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time.
Spot check a couple of these others and see what they sound like.
Now it's your time. Now it's your time. Your time to lead. Now it's your time. It's your time to lead. It's your time to lead.
Yeah, I definitely remember holding that one not quite long enough, but it looks like I did a much better job on the third take. Let's see here. Just go ahead and grab it from here. See if that works.
It's your time to lead. It's your time to lead.
Whoops, sounds like I started talking there. Let's see, where was that? Some of this I'll have to do on the earth. Ah, that was right up there. So that can just actually come out. Let me remove that from that comp. And the urge to do... Yeah, right there was where I was just talking during the live stream. I can take that out. Kind of curious to check out this ending. See where I left off last night. Whoops, sorry. I accidentally middle-clicked my mouse and moved my playhead. Try that again here. Man, I sound like a garbage disposal on that part. Alright, so let's figure out our lies on this first verse. I think I decided I didn't really want a lot of harmonies until the second verse, so going with that idea, we'll go ahead and remove some of that until we get to that interlude that leads up to the second verse.
You cower in ivory towers on the city skylines. Flatline to increase your profit line. With power over the final hours decided with the flick of a pen in the lives in the palm of your hand. But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill.
And I don't know that I like my note choice there. I think I want to remove that and see if maybe I just figure out something better the second part. I may just end up re-recording these harmonies.
Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the bill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. Markets increase the cost of the bill.
Yeah, I think I want to leave that blank again until I get to the part about the hollow points.
Black markets increase the cost of the bill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out.
And I think that I want to, I'll probably come back and do an upper octave on that scavenge the bones of the dead part.
Hollow points will help to figure it out while you taken everything, or has the well run dry?
Yeah, I kind of like that, just alternating every other phrase. Let's try that back from the beginning of that, well, that interlude.
But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the bill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. Did you get what you wanted? Have you taken everything, or has the well run dry? Did they get what they needed, or is the cost of your life worth the souls that are being denied?
And I think I want to spot check my other take there and see how it sounded at the very least.
Of your life worth the souls that
Oh, nope, that was very sharp. Let's go with the next one.
of your life worth the souls that are being denied. Breathe in.
What up, man?
Bullet heads with the bullet head.
Spot check that win conditions. I know that's just one little piece, but it all adds up. Get rid of this noise for where I'm not singing. Am I going to scream for you right now? Not right now, because my wife went to bed early.
The bullet heads with the bullet heads.
And I'm kind of curious on this primary Vox. I have to go back and double check and see what I did here. Let's see. Let's check this other one and see how it sounds. What the heck did I do here? Did I scream again there? I think I did. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened there.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds while the city sleeps.
Got a little bit more I can clean up here. I always want to try to get rid of sections where there is potential noise, because I know that, like, just whatever ambience the mic was picking up or any mouth noises, things of that nature, don't really want those to come through.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds while the city sleeps and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time. Your time to lead.
Check one of these other sections here. I didn't really like the delivery of the word your.
Now it's your time. Your time to lead. Your time. Your time to lead. Your time to lead. Your time to lead. Now it's your time. Your time to lead. Now it's your time. Your time to lead. Now it's your time. It's your time to lead. It's your time to lead.
I think that works. So this section up here, I've got some more writing to do lyrically to fill in that section. I think I'm actually done with my comping for the evening. If I, let's go back and listen to that one more time. Well, I say I'm done with my comping. I need to comp this lane. I've not done the harsh screams yet, but it looks like it's pretty well sorted already. Okay, I think I'm done for real this time. So all I would need to do next is a little bit of vocal tuning. I don't think that they were terrible, but there's a couple of spots where I'm holding notes for a longer time, and I want to make sure that they're fairly stable. I suppose we could do some of that. Let's go back to the front, and let's drop an instance of reattune on my primary vocal. You may notice that this is currently the only plugin that I've got on here, and that's because I was using input effects while tracking yesterday. So I tracked my vocals through PSP and Infinistrip and basically treated it as if I were working with an analog mixing console. I'm going to disable stereo correction and take my attack time down to about 100 milliseconds. That tends to work pretty good for my voice. And I'm going to try the default algorithm, put this in manual correction mode. This will be very difficult for probably all of us to see. I'll need to track, I'll need to track my pitch, and I'll enable manual correction mode here, and then we'll zoom in and correct stuff as necessary.
You can wear in ivory towers on the city skylines.
And this can get a little bit difficult because of the way that this stuff is presented. I know that that should have been a D, and I'm just a little bit sharp on it, so I'll go ahead and draw that in. And this works very similar to just about any other tuning application. It's just the visuals are not quite as pleasant.
You can wear in ivory towers on the
I think that should be a G, maybe.
You can wear in ivory towers on the city skyline.
A little bit sharp there, and I could kind of hear that. That should be an F, I think.
You can wear in ivory towers on the city skyline.
Maybe that should be... Oh, I was off. I was accidentally on F sharp.
You can wear in ivory towers on the city skyline.
That should be a C. I wish that this would give you a pitch reference like some of the more popular vocal tuners, but it gets the job done, and it gets it done pretty well.
You can wear in ivory towers on the city skyline. Flatline to increase your profit line.
Go back and check this part.
Flatline to increase. Flatline to increase your profit line. Flatline to increase your profit line. Flatline to increase. Flatline to increase your profit line. Flatline to increase your profit line.
I think maybe that was supposed to be G sharp.
Flatline to increase your profit line. With power over.
There we go. That's sounding pretty good.
With power. With power over the fine.
A little sharp there.
With power over the final hours. With power over the final hours to set.
And none of this is terrible, but I'm just really wanting to help level out some of these that are longer stretches of notes.
With power over the final hours to. With power over the final hours to. With power over the final hours to set it with a flip.
That was definitely sharp.
I was deserted with the flick of a pen. And I was deserted with the flick of a pen. And
Not sure what note that should be. Sounds like it's probably just a half step, so I'm guessing right there.
I was deserted with the flick of a pen. And the lies and
Yeah, that seemed to work pretty good. In lives, it feels like it's a bit flat. Could be wrong, but
flick of a pen. And the lies and flick of a pen. And the lies. Flick of a pen. And the lies in the palm of your hand.
what is up, Batman? Right, let's take that back to the front and see if this tuning has made it better or worse.
You cower in ivory towers on the city skyline. Flatline to increase your profit line. With power over the final hours, decided with the flick of a pen. And the lies in the palm of your hand.
Oh, I didn't quite finish that. For some reason, I thought I did.
Lies in the palm of your hand.
That last one should be on a D, and I am a bit sharp on that.
Lies in the palm of your hand.
The other
But who's
side. I haven't checked out that video. You posted one in chat. I think it was today. I believe I was in clinic at the time. Gosh, I can't even remember what song it was now. Never mind. I'll have to go back and look at it later.
The lies in the palm of your hand.
I think that maybe was supposed to be a C.
The lies in the palm of your hand.
Okay, let's try that now.
You cower in ivory towers on the city skyline. Flatline to increase your profit line. With power profit line.
I'm gonna try that up a half step and see if that's right.
Flatline to increase your profit line.
Nope, I had it right the first time.
Flatline to increase your profit line. With
Maybe try to pitch that up just a little bit.
flatline to increase your profit line. With power over the final hours.
Ah, the trooper,
decided
yes.
with the flick of a pen. And the lies in the palm of your hand. But who's holding yours? But who's holding yours?
Sounds pretty good there. It actually sounds fairly good naturally.
But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Computer terminals terminate.
That was a bit sharp, I think. That should have been an A.
Computer terminals terminate.
Yep. G.
Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill.
Was a little bit sharp on that one, I think.
Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill.
I like that shift right there. That's pretty cool.
Terminals terminate the terminally.
D.
Terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the bill. It's increased the cost of the bill. It's a tough bill to, it's
You know, for this being something that's included with Reaper, it seems to be insanely powerful.
it's a tough bill to swallow.
As long as the singer is not an absolute hot mess, Retune does a great job of pretty transparent tuning.
It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help. Hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure
Sharp there.
it out. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you help to figure it out while you scavenge.
Yeah, I think this is doing a great job. I don't mind using some vocal tuning, but I sure hate when it is extremely audible, like in most modern pop.
Help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead.
And I really can't understand that because of I don't know, just much more powerful and more expensive vocal tuning programs. It's like when I hear stuff on the radio, for example, it's almost like Melodyne has a synth-like quality that in many cases is very audible. I've not used it myself other than a brief trial. I've been told that it can be much more transparent, but I think that maybe people just don't use it that way for whatever reason.
While you scavenge the bones of the dead, did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted?
That part may cause a little bit of artifacts because it was a bit of an airy, breathy syllable. Not as pronounced as it should be, but I kind of like that airiness, so I may end up removing that little bit.
Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted? What you...
I think I missed that F just a little bit. Yeah, I was a bit sharp on it. I think that's what it's supposed to be, is an F.
wanted? Did you get what you wanted?
Sounds good there.
Have you taken everything? Have you taken everything? Or has the well run dry? Have you taken everything? Have you taken everything? Or has the well run dry? Have you taken everything? Or has the well run dry? Did they get what?
And that note, I was a bit pitchy on it. That's a G4, and I was a little bit sharp.
Have you taken everything? Or has the well run dry?
About Melodyne, in some respects, I think that it depends on whether or not the DAW supports Aura or Era 2. I know that in Reaper, and I could do the same thing with Crispy Tuner, or whatever it's called. You have the option of either working in Melodyne externally in rendering, or you can use it inside the DAW and render it as well, or you can just have it operate in real time. I think a lot of people will tune their vocals and then they'll render it so that they can disable or offline the plugin and it's no longer taking up any resources or adding any latency. So my understanding is that it's optional and you can do it either way. But I mean, even though I've got a paid tuning program, I keep coming back to Reatune. I love Crispy Tuner because of some of the functions and the ability that it has, and the price point is fantastic. But they have 100% broken the ability to sync inside the DAW now. So, like how I'm clicking around inside of Reatune and my transport and arrange view are following it, Crispy Tune doesn't do that. So I find that I have to go back and forth between the two to get the play cursor where I want it to be and actually hear the work that I want to hear. Man, I really wish they would get that together though, because I absolutely love how natural it can sound and some of the additional controls.
Had it taken everything, or has the well run dry? Did they get what they needed?
What they needed. What? I think that's a D. Should be. They needed. Kind of guessing at some of this.
Did they get what they needed?
Yes.
Or is the cost?
Or is the... I think that should be an A. Mm-hmm.
Did they get what they needed?
And I feel like that could stand to be brought up just a little bit. I'm going to defy the key and push that up a few cents.
Did they get what they needed? Or is the cost of your life?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did they get what they needed? Or is the cost of your life?
Cost of... I think that should have been an A, but I went sharp, I think.
Or is the cost of your life? Or is the cost of your life?
Not sure what my dog is excited about.
Or is the cost of your life? Or is the cost of your life?
Oh, I guess I kind of figured maybe you had played with this a bit before. Bell Dog, what is wrong with you, girl? Let me check my stuff and see what's going on here. Ah, my daughter just got home. Dog's going nuts.
Or is the cost of your life? Or
Let's see. F sharp, G. Let's go for G. I'll guess at that.
is the cost of your life worth the soul?
Mm-hmm.
Or is the cost of your life worth the souls at? Or is the souls at? The souls at?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be an A sharp. Oh, I have a guitar over here. I guess I could check real quick. Ooh, sorry about that. Ran into my mic stand. So that should be an A sharp. I cannot imagine being pitch perfect. I mean, I guess I could imagine it, but I'm really excited about a new mic stand I've got coming that's a lower profile that will help me to avoid all this. I've had a mic stand on my desk the past few streams, but I kept hearing, like when I was listening back to stuff in the car, something that sounded like a deep, like sub bass hit, and I think it was just me bumping the desk and it feeding back through that mic stand. Let's see, so we determined that this should be an A sharp, which I've got it there. Yeah, it looks like I've got them on.
Or is the cost of your Or is the cost of your life worth the souls that are being dead? Or is the cost of your life worth the souls that are being Or is the cost of your life worth the souls that are being denied? Free.
Yeah, I think that I did okay-ish with this, but I'm not necessarily gifted in the singing department. I think this was not bad though. I mean, the most that anything was off was a few cents, I would say. Let's go back and review that.
You cower in ivory towers on the city skyline. Flatline to increase your profit line. With power over the final hours decided with the flick of a pen. And the lies in the palm of your hand. But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the bill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out. While you scavenge the bones of the dead, did you get what you wanted? Had it taken everything, or has the well run dry? Did they get what they needed? Or is the cost of your life worth the souls that are being denied? Breathe.
I think that sounds pretty good, so I can drop another instance on my second vocal track. I just drag the same thing over, but I'll clear out. I don't know if I can find the right words here. I often forget how this interface works. Trying to clear that, but I can't seem to clear it. Interesting. I'll just reset it. There we go. Turn manual correction back on. Make sure to take it out of stereo and take that back down to about 100 milliseconds because I do not want to sound like T-Pain. There's not a whole lot that needs to be done for this section because there's not that many vocals on that track. Just got a few little pieces. We'll spot check this after cleaning up some of that dirt. That's where my data is. Well, that sure looks like that's too much.
Ivory towers on the city skylines. Flatline to increase your profit line. With power over the final hours decided with the flick of a pen. And the lies in the palm of your hand. But who's holding yours?
Alright, so it took me a minute to find that section. Guess I thought I was on it. I thought I was on it just like I thought I was on these these notes.
But who's holding yours? But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill.
Oh, you weren't able to make last night's stream, were you? You'll love the ending.
Computer terminals terminate the terminally ill. Black markets increase the cost of the bill. Black markets.
Gotta check for pitch again. Okay, so that should be a B flat, A, B flat, A, B flat, C. Or A sharp, as Reaper likes to call it. Wow, I was way off on that. I think.
Black markets increase.
Oh, I can play it for you real quick. Let me hit this ending for you. This section here that's listed as final act, I've got some more lyrics that I need to write from here, but I'll let you hear this interlude up to that point. Actually, let's go back to the bridge. We'll just let it play for a minute.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds while the city sleeps and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time. Your time to bleed. Now it's your time.
like that part a lot myself, and I think that, gosh, it's awkward. It's like I want to add some vocal filler there, but at the same time, I love it musically as it stands. It's just, it's a very long stretch with not much happening and nothing leading up to that ending. But this, if you're not familiar with the work on this song, the name of the song is United, and it is about the current condition of the American healthcare system. I guess that's the nice way of putting it, but it's loosely based on recent news. I'll let you put two and two together on that.
Black markets increase the cost of the pill.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. I think you might enjoy seeing them tracked on yesterday's stream. I know my wife was enjoying it from the other room because she didn't hear any of the music. All she heard was me back here screaming like an idiot.
Black markets increase the cost. Black markets increase the cost of the bill. Black markets increase the cost.
I was a lot more off on that harmony track than I thought.
Black markets increase the cost of the bill.
That sounds like it's right, but it also sounds like it's not.
Black markets increase the cost of the bill.
Okay, I guess it's on.
Black markets increase the cost of the bill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge.
Let's grab this part here.
Black markets increase the cost of the bill. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will. Hollow points will help to fit.
Yeah, that little bit of tuning, well, in this case, it's a lot more than what was necessary on the other one. Just, I mean, I'm a lot more off.
Hollow points will help to fit.
But it's sounding pretty good there. Yeah, I was all over the place with that.
Hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. Did you get what you wanted? Have you taken everything, or has the well run dry?
Let's grab that part.
Have you taken everything, or has
Seems like I did a bit better at this part. Well, maybe not.
have you taken everything, or has the well run dry?
Sounded pretty good. Go ahead and stretch that out. Go.
Have you taken everything, or has the well run dry? Did they get what they needed, or is the cost of your life what the souls that are being denied? Breathe in.
Try to get that D smoothed out there.
The souls that. The souls that. The souls that.
Alright, I'm just gonna not worry about tuning that.
The souls that are being. The souls that are being denied. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet head. Reset, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. Bleed out, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. Reset.
grab this part, since that looks like an easy section to do. I really like a lot of the wordplay in this song. It took me a bit to come up with the lyrics. Not sure what note that should be. Seemed to work. Sounds flat. Maybe that should be a G sharp instead. If only I knew my keys.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. Your arrogance, you.
It should be an A sharp.
Your arrogance.
I think that's supposed to be an F.
Your arrogance, you bite. Your arrogance, you bite the. Your arrogance, you bite the.
Maybe that should that be a C sharp? I don't know.
Your arrogance, you bite the hand that.
There's a bit of a shift there, so let's try. I'm just guessing at notes now.
Your arrogance, you.
Nope, it should not be a B. Let's go back to the A sharp.
Your arrogance, you bite the.
I feel like that last part is causing some trouble, so I'm just gonna break that up.
Your arrogance, you bite the. Your arrogance, you bite the. Your arrogance, you bite. Your arrogance, you bite the. Your arrogance, you bite the hand.
Just gonna get rid of that one altogether. Let that one flow naturally, I think.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds.
I feel like that is not the right note.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds.
Should that be a C or a C sharp?
In your arrogance.
Those C sharp feels
In
right.
your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds.
Yeah, this one may require a little bit more attention.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna delete all of these. Maybe do this bit later, or leave alone this first part and just let it run completely natural.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds. While the city sleeps. 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 And the patient bleeds. While the city sleeps. And the patient bleeds. while the city sleeps and the patient bleeds.
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I think that should be a D and not a D sharp. Let's try that again.
While the city sleeps and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time. Now it's your time.
I'm going to embarrass myself and put that in solo.
Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Your time to bleed.
Not bad, not bad.
Now it's your turn. Your time to bleed. Your time. Your time to bleed. Your time to. Your time to bleed. Your time to bleed. Now it's your time. Now it's your.
Gotta go back and reference the other one to see where that note is. That should be, looks like a D sharp. I don't know, this would be kind of cool. I do like this part a lot. It's got a bit of a Johnny Craig quality to it without the crack addiction.
Now it's your time. Now it's your.
I think that was supposed to be a C sharp, maybe?
Now it's your time. Now it's your time.
What is up, Chris?
It's your time to bleed.
Yeah, all in all, these are not too bad. Just a little bit of assistance with stability. Let's go back and check that from the beginning of that section. Too far. Where is it?
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds while the city sleeps and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time. Your time to bleed. Now it's your time. It's your time to bleed. It's your time to bleed.
Interesting. Something odd's happening with one of the vocal tracks. I think I'm hearing a breath, or I don't know, something on the drums, or if it's a breath or what. We'll find it. Ah, there's a spike right there that I think may be it. It does seem to come in right there. Just fade that out a bit and see if I can smooth it. If that works. Whoops, didn't mean to drag that. If I just trim off that little tail right there, that'll get rid of that noise.
In your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds while the city sleeps
I'll have to check out that groove.
and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time. Your time to bleed. Now it's your time.
think I'm probably done. The only thing that I've got left that I can really think of is writing a little bit more for that last part of the song and tracking those vocals and blending those in. I'm going to give this one more pass from the front. I do need to work on comping for the first chorus there, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Let's run this one more time from the top and see if there's anything that stands out that could stand some attention this evening.
You cower in ivory towers on the city skylines. Flatline to increase your profit line with power over.
Wait, hold up. That could work, but I was thinking of something a little bit sillier, and maybe the Luigi jumping sound effect. What you think?
You cower in ivory towers on the city skylines. Flatline to increase your profit line with power over the final hours decided with the flick of a pen in the lives in the palm of your hand. But who's holding yours? Computer terminals terminate the terminator. Black markets increase. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hollow points will help to figure it out while you scavenge the bones of the dead. Did you get what you wanted? Have you taken everything, or has the well run dry? Did they get what they needed, or is the cost of your life worth the souls that are being denied? Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet head. Reset, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. Bleed out, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. Reset, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze in the bullet heads. With the bullet heads, in your arrogance, you bite the hand that feeds while the city sleeps and the patient bleeds. Now it's your time to leave. Now it's your time. It's your time to leave. It's your time to leave.
Have maybe some news broadcasts about the event playing through this part, leading up to the final vocals. That might be a fun way to put something in there. Cathedral Sound asked, do I mix every song differently or do I have a mixing template? I do not have a mixing template. I mix every song pretty much differently and just approach it as its own work. The only thing that I've actually got any kind of template for whatsoever is my drum tracking template, and that's just for the sake of convenience. So let me save this project, open up a new project tab, and I will show you. So when I get ready to track my drums, I just will right-click and I will insert this drum recording zero latency template, and that has my drums with an instance of PSP Infinistrip and the routing already established. My kit that's behind me that you cannot see because of the current camera angle stays mic'd up, and this just makes it really easy for me to get ready to track drums with minimal effort. So let's see if I go into my routing matrix. You can see that all of my drum tracks are already properly routed to the correct inputs on my interface. And I've also got these set up and grouped to where I can quite easily arm or disarm all of them in one shot, and they're also grouped at the track level so that they're already ready for editing. But as far as mixing goes, no, it's always just approaching it as one thing. We finished up a track last month that I have not released yet because I wanted this one to come first. Let me see if I can load that thing up and play through that real quick. I actually don't remember exactly if I'm ready to release it or if there was something left to do, but I wanted to, if you'll forgive the expression, capitalize a bit on the news with Mr. Luigi. Make sure this is not going to blow an eardrum, so let me, okay, the limiter. I have no clue how loud this is going to go, so let's see what happens. That sounds not bad, but we'll see what happens. This is another unreleased one called Prayers for the North, and it is about Vikings. Oh, I haven't recorded the verse in this yet. That's what I've got left to do. Let's see what I've got for the second verse. I think that I've got the next verse in there. Good evening, Batman. Thanks for stopping by.
We reach the shores of distant lands with conquest in our veins. The raven's eyes hold overwatch. Let Freya light our path. The elder gods of the nine worlds allow our fates to intersect. Who are you to defy us? May your bloodshot define us. And may Valkyries protect us, and our exploits be legends. May your weapons be useless, and your prayers go unanswered.
It's because I'm quiet.
Berserkers, the wolf symbol upon us, is they fall before us, and the All-Father called us. We hail from the north.
How about now? It looks like I had my threshold set a bit too high. Still maybe a little too high. Seems like we have a thing for having long interludes like this, but I enjoy it. another vocal section that's supposed to go here, so it looks like I've still got a few pieces to record on this. It's a combination of amplitude and amp blocker. Cymbals are a bit harsh here, so I've got some work to do on this still. Well, it looks like I've still got some things that need to be tracked on this, and then a little bit more mixing. This one that I started off working on I think is dangerously close. I just need to make a decision as to whether I want to add more lyrics over this section or not. Let's see here. I still am not totally sure if that's what I want to do for my lead part there. I'll probably re-record this, or at the very least get it lined up a bit better with timing. It's defying things a bit in there. Right, folks, I think I am done for the evening. Thank you all once again for coming and hanging out for an unannounced live stream. Hope the rest of your evening goes well, and we will see you next time. Go to bed.